Hello, everybody. We're delighted to announce that Glasgow has won the right to host the 2024 Worldcon. My name is Esther McCallum-Stewart, and I am the chair of this Worldcon. Glasgow has hosted Worldcon twice before, in 1995 and in 2005. In announcing that 2024 has won, I'd like to thank two of the previous chairs of Glasgow for their support during this bid, Vincent Doherty and Colin Harris. The name of the 2024 Worldcon will be Glasgow 2024, a Worldcon for our futures. And now to our guests in alphabetical order. An acclaimed BSFA nominated artist whose work has graced the covers of many beloved science fiction and fantasy novels, including Robert Asprin's Myth series, and the British and German editions of Redwall. He's also worked on numerous major motion pictures for such visionary directors as Steven Spielberg, Tim Burton, and Stanley Kubrick, and he's been a storyboard artist for Disney Pictures. He's a rogue, never far from a tall tale at conventions, and a welcoming face whose easy conversation and passion make him a delight to talk to. Our first guest is Chris Baker, Fangorn, he, him. Now, because we're bad at the alphabet, our next two guests come at the start and the end of our guest list. They have been pillars of the science fiction and fantasy fan community for years. Their exemplary work in organising and running fan conventions, as well as in writing, fanzines, and fan history, has enriched the lives of countless lovers of our genre. They have worked on conventions individually and together for decades, from small fun conventions through Corflus and Conrunner to UK Eastercons and Worldcons, often organising programme and editing publications. Little edit for myself there, perhaps. Their original fish lifter came from Intersection in 1995. They have been on hand throughout the last few years with comments and queries, often sending me small snippets of information or just offering a quiet chat. Our next guests are Claire Briley and Mark Plummer, she, her, and he, him, respectively. Our next guest was born on the Isle of Lewis and now lives in Gourock on the Firth of Clyde. He has degrees in biological sciences, worked in IT, and is now a full-time writer. He's the author of 18 novels and many, many articles, short stories, and poems. His work has also received critical acclaim. He's won 3 BSFA awards and 3 Prometheus awards for various novels, and his novels and short fiction have graced the shortlists of the Arthur C. Clarke, Nebula, Locus, and Hugo Awards. He's won the Sidewise Award for Alternate History in 2002. Always fond of a good yarn, with an unrivaled talent for sliding hidden puns or references into conversation. I'm delighted to announce that Ken MacLeod, he, him, will be our guest of honour. An internationally award-winning author who explores her Nigerian heritage through her African futurist and African Jujuist novels and short works, our next guest also engages with many different science fiction media in her writing. She's a comics writer who has written a number of popular series from Marvel's Black Panther, including Shuri, Wakanda Forever, along with her own Hugo and Eisner Award-winning graphic novel, La Guarda. When I asked Neddy to be one of our guests, she gave me a huge grin and she just said, "Sure, let's do it." I just love that. Neddy Okorafor, she, her, is our next guest. A beloved writer, editor, artist, and folklorist who has written over 40 books and received 10 World Fantasy Awards, the Mythopoeic Award, the Bram Stoker Award, and the SFWA Solstice Award, in addition to numerous shortlists. At the end of the alphabet, we'll find a guest whose work ranges from the fictional to the academic, all revolving around the magical and the fantastic. She's lived in New York, Boston, and the Arizona desert before settling in not before settling in the desert, before settling in Devon in the UK with her husband, an elderly dog who I've met online, and a house full of puppets. Our final guest of honour, for the moment, is Terry Windling, she, her. We'll be announcing special guests and our toast person or toast people in due time, so do keep your ears peeled for that. If you're at a convention right now, or just have a look at the website, then you can see on this list our prices for attendance, and we'll be happy to talk to you about those. So there's just 2 slides there that you should be having a quick look at, but all that information will be available. Either go and speak to somebody or have a look on the website, and you should be able to sign up or upgrade your membership. So you might have noticed something slightly different about me today, and slightly different about anybody that perhaps you've seen at a convention. This is Landing Zone, our 2024 tartan that we have had commissioned for the convention. So do pop down to the fan table, or again, have a look on the website to see how you too can end up wearing this, or just admire the people who are who've got it on in all sorts of different ways, from bow ties to the full Monty, as I do. The journey to Worldcon has been more than 500 miles, and I suspect there'll be another 500 more. I am absolutely honoured and so very proud of my team, from those who've taken part all the way through to people who've just done one tiny thing. That one tiny thing is so important to us, and we really do appreciate it. I would like to thank everybody who has done anything for Worldcon 2024, for Glasgow 2024, for their unfailing brilliance throughout the last few years. You've really made excitement. You're amazing. Thank you. And to all of you who haven't volunteered yet, but might be wondering what this Worldcon will bring, I hope it will fulfill our values of caring, of inclusion, and imagination. And I wish you all the wonder in the world. Go and look at our amazing 500 miles video as well. There's so much to see on our socials. There's so much to see on our YouTube channel. Just head over there and have a preview of what we have in store for you. Thank you very much.